Nice. Oh boy. All right. All right. I'm here. Finally. So we're gonna be doing sanka sagas. I think this is with Yaya Kasumi. Yaya Kasumi's origins, I think. And of course, Callan's there too. So we get from here. Oh wait, what does this have to do with anything? Okay, let's grab that. Also that. Finally, oh my gosh. Give me that now. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go through. We're gonna do this one. If it. So I only need what? 11 more? Okay. Okay, okay. Ooh, time to get into it. I wonder if there's dialogue in the CN thing. So, is it a curse? Not able to see the light? Look at Sakura. No, it's Sakura, but Kasumi. That's her question back then. A follows growing silence as dries and harsh as the new winter. My lips struggled, but not a word came out. It wasn't a question wanting an answer. It was bitterness, self-ridicule, and something dark, obscure wrapped together. And perhaps the need for light is the real curse. From the calm but ominous words, I somehow caught a whiff of desperate exhaustion. Just like that, she asked the question and answered herself, with me in a daze watching the shadow behind her.
人はなぜ愛されることにこだわるのか。長い年月の中でわらわはずっとそれについて考えていた。それはきっと今を生きる自分のことを 永遠に好きになれないから。そうわらわに教えてくれた人がいた。彼女がまだ彼女であった時。しかし今日になってもなお、わらわはその言葉の意味を理解できていない。故に汝を見続けるしかなかった。彼女のために生まれた汝を。汝から彼女が口にしなかった言葉を見つけるまでは。何せ汝は昨日のわらわ。わらわは明日の汝じゃから。わらわは何の答えも持たぬ。汝にかけられる言葉もない。それでも昨日の自分に何か言わねばならぬのなら、明日汝は必ず。
Interesting. Let's get on it. Ah, look at Yai Kasumi. Time is up, Kasumi. What's your status? Hyman, no need to worry, ferryman. Anbu, the stealth force that answers only to the overseer. I thought it was nothing but hearsay, but now or hearsay, but whatever. We're shadows serving the observer, that's all. But why ninjas? The Valkyries I knew all followed the modern way of military training. Could it be because it's named Anbu? A cultural stereotype, perhaps. I may have underestimated the master's twisted fetish. You speak too much, ferryman. If your curiosity is killing you, why not ask the overseer in person after this mission? Remember your mission. You're simply a stepping stone in the master's plan. And I'm just another pawn in this chess game. That's not perfect brainwash. I don't know what is. Don't ask, don't tell. It's best for both of us. Maybe there's a shroud of self-consciousness left in her. Enough chat for now. I don't think you reached me to discuss the overseer's personal taste. Thank you for the advice, and do exercise caution in tonight's mission. Rakshas Rage. The dark art that has sealed the Rakshamaru are the original marks of one volume kept there. Wow, I can speak. That's what the intel says. But tonight's mission comes with much more uncertainty. One misstep may put us in an impossible situation. After all, we're dealing with the woman who has the lawless districts of Evernight at her whim. She can't be harder to handle than Rakshamaru. Don't let down your guard. The human mind can put all evil spirits to shame. Just like before, I'll support you from the distance tonight. That won't be necessary. Somehow I have a terrible hunch about this. Well, let's get to it then. Let's go. Convertible time. Why am I checking? Give me that, and give me that. Also give me that. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. Let's go. Oh, I definitely use that wrong. Can I smack him through the side? Oh, this is so broken. Oh, I don't have enough SP. Actually, if I do this, I might. But yeah, we're already over here. We might as well go through the door. What? Was that the right one? Or spirit pots? There ain't no way I'm hitting the right spirit pods. A trap? Trespassing like it's your own property. What do you expect? Who is speaking? Oh, hello, Rita. Rita's just like in every universe, isn't she? Oh, come on, let's look at Rita. A woman whose beauty is beyond any words. Even the dark garb was a vain effort to hold back any of her allure. Are we having the problem where I lose where my headphones went again? We are. This can and will happen every stream. Where did the headphones go? Okay, here it went. Okay. Sorry for leaving it there, Rita. She sat still with an effortless grace, sizing up the daring intruder as if reading an open book. You're the second person who has come uninvited since I took over the district. His voice. Are you a maniac or a moron? Maybe a little bit of both. I was curious to find out, but you turned out to be something else entirely. Things are getting interesting tonight. Her lips curled into a gentle chuckle, and the whole world seemed to be lit up. All of a sudden, soul-reaping beauty. Kasumi's heard a local elder speaking to women like this while she was on a mission in ancient Shinjo. There are curses with an angel's face. They break empires with a smile or a frown. But this one is different, Kasumi soon realized. She gives off a familiar scent of shadows like Kasumi herself, and her smiling eyes are deep and dangerous as the ocean. Deadly beauties like her begin to choose their own way of living. They'd crack Pandora's box wide open. So you're Hanafuda Oyabun. Didn't expect every night to be run by an outlander. Oh, with the dosage you took in, you should be lying quietly. Shiksha's puppets are tougher than I thought. What? Don't act surprised. Yayamachi is a far-flung town, but Evernight is a refuge that welcomes all. Every city has an underground world. I run this one, and it's my job to know the story of every stranger here. Damn it, my body is fighting me. You seem to be rather bent on breaking free. A noble effort, but in vain. Rest assured that it's no poison, only harmless anesthetic extracted from local plants. Well, so much for self-introduction. Next. Hanafuda Oyabun dove down from the tower with the swiftness and elegance of a fox. Her body was breaking loose from the brain, but the clarity in her mind only grew. She saw the woman approaching. The footsteps came to a stop. Now let's talk about you and your little helper. Rita looks so good. Don't expect anything from me. Of course, after all, the night is still very, very young. I never thought I'd fall into such a poorly designed trap. It's obvious that she had been well prepared, but how and when did she know? Was it Act 1? Path of Naraka. The night is the best cover for any ill intention. I think about this every time I walk in the shadow, be it monster spirits or demons. Darkness shelters them all indiscriminately, as if they are no different than the stars of the moon. I lifted my head and squinted, trying to see far through the misty air. The flame mark beside her caught my attention. She's Raiden May, ex-leader of the Shadow Guards, serving the Castellan. Raiden May, please. I want to see y'all. Raiden May and Yai Sakura, two of my favorites. Right. Now she's a refugee at large, not much different from you. She's wanted for, the official story is stealing forbidden scripts and learning dark arts. What's the unofficial version? She's framed, plain and simple. Credibility? 100%. Besides, you should keep in mind that she's equally good at tracking and stalking as you. The comfortable conversation just had to float up at this moment. This masked man calls himself Ferryman and claimed to be a liaison sent to Far East by the overseer. When I first arrived in Yamachi, the contact signs written over the street's corners led me to him. He's a person of mysteries, but one thing is for sure, his intel gathering is first class. So, what does this wanted ex-Shadow Guard have to do with our mission? Stealing forbidden scripts and learning dark arts are false charges, but there might be some truth to it. I did some digging on Raiden May's background. Her father, Raiden Ryoma, seems to be the successor of an ancient sect, and he was imprisoned for a lab accident. Intel on the lab accident seems to be in tight control, so I took a detour and began to look into the ancient sect. And the sect is after mechanical parts which can fully replace human organs. It's almost too sophisticated for a town like Yamachi, but not too much for Shikshon. That's how it appears at first glance, but Mr. Ryoma's research goes beyond that. If all the human body parts can be replaced by artificial components, it is the soul transferred to the robotic shell. Mechanical shell with a human soul. That's playing God in absolutely forbidden territory. Now I remember one of the Zakti runes from the 6 ninja arts has some kind of soul controlling power. Correct, the powers of the 3 Zakti runes have been confirmed. The path of the Nadaka rune is able to manipulate drift souls. Souls that wander aimlessly in the realm of the living. I shook my head and dragged myself back from the recollection. The riding girl seemed to be talking to the flame mark. Considering she is also a stealth master, I tried to close the distance without giving my scent away. Wow, I ordered that anyway I wanted to, huh? Ah, Shadow Dash. Hey, Shadow Dash. Who's there? My feet froze in an instant. It's not because of Raiden May's shouting, but the scent is so powerful. Callan! Oh, Callan looks so good. This is probably a paid skin, and oh, my money. Are they gonna rerun this skin? Please? I told you there's no escape. I didn't expect you to hunt me down yourself. You served me long. You should know better. I always prefer the fair and square way rather than stabbing someone in the back. Besides, I can't even hold a candle to you when it comes to walking in the shadow. But you found me still. Yes, thanks to the Path of Deva rune. Runes resonate with each other, that's why. You have the answer now. Do you wish to run again or come with me quietly? The conversation was short-lived and lasted only a few breaths. I held my breath and watched from a safe distance. The very instant the moon was clouded, May dashed in the opposite direction with lightning speed. Runs like a rabbit. She seems not worried about her precious flame mark at all. Never mind, I'll get her first and ask her about the mark later. Having made up her mind, the woman gave chase immediately, leaving flame mark on its own. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely more to the flame mark than meets the eye. It's a good opportunity to check it closely. Let's go. Can I add people in? No. Then why give me the option? Actually, all the time I've been playing with Yaya Kasumi, I should probably actually check the Inputs 1, 2, 3, 4. After the third or fourth sequence of basic attack. I already forgot what thing with symbol. Oh, okay. Nice. Claim. That was close. Didn't expect an angry golem popping out of the flame arc. Huh? This golem. Ferryman, I'd appreciate it if you give me a hint when you start talking to my head. You seem to see and hear everything I see and hear. Is this some sort of ninjutsu too? I can't explain this. You can take that as a yes. So what's all about this golem? Seems to be the same model from Ryoma's research before he was arrested. Hard to believe it's coincidence. Indeed, the Pathonautica rune may have the answer we seek. You mean, despite a brief moment of hesitation, I took out the rune and as he suggested, as if being pulled by an unknown force, a cluster of light drifted out the golem. This is drift soul. Contrary to popular belief, it looks like Ryoma's research had entered the final stage. A drift soul responded to the ninja art, which means Ryoma has taken the Pathonautica rune, and he probably used it in his experiments. Lab accidents, intel curve, arrest and imprisonment. So that's what really went down. From May's talk with the stranger, it's clear that May is an insider of her father's project. That's right. Ryoma's wanted daughter makes a much easier target than himself. But the stranger after May is a force to be reckoned with. Taking her head on is not a good idea. It's necessary to know your enemies beforehand, but I'm afraid you won't be able to avoid her anyway. What's going on now? The one and only Sunbone Sakura outfit and the hair color of snow should be a hint enough. The blooming Sakura buried in snow, Callan the Castellan. The legendary warrior who defeated the demon fox alongside the Miko and rebuilt Yaimachi from the ashes. So it's her. We should catch up and see if May can lose the Castellan. We'll give her a hand if necessary. No need to hesitate over the right strategy. In any scenario, we just have to get involved one way or the other. Alright. What about undercover? So, choose one of the following: DBJ, Hanafuda Oyabun. Of course I'm choosing Hanafuda Oyabun. I don't even have any Rita battle suit, but I'm still choosing Hanafuda Oyabun. Because I already have DBJ, so... of course. Otosa. The girl jumped up the moment light touched her eyes. Bright sunlight shone through the window slits, forcing her to turn around and squint. Fierce pain that took like her had to excruciating pain. Her senses came back to her quickly. A ragged room with thin dust on the window sill. It's not the Cowlings' castle. Having stayed at the edge for days, the girl breathed a sigh of relief when she is sure there's no danger. Well, the next thing. Look at Yaya. Hey, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? You are? I can relate to your alertness, but it would be nice for someone who has just saved you to hear your name first. You can call me Kasumi. Uh, sorry, I'm not interested in the fake name, Shadow Guard Sama. You're wanted, and everyone in Yaimachi knows your face. I, sorry to drag you into this, but why would I save you? Finding a dying girl by the road. I'm not heartless like that. But I was attacked in the middle of the night. Why would you be passing at that time? I bet you have major trust issues and very few friends. Ooh. There's no need to drag you, melee. Oh, I love Kasumi. Is there a problem for Michael working in Evernight to take this shortcut home after work at that hour? Evernight? So that's why. Did you dress my wounds? Doesn't look like this is your first time. Never night. What the Oh, you know what? Evil Twin is full of dangerous guests like you. We Michaels probably handle more patients than the doctor here. I see. The sun is setting, and I gotta head out for work. You can keep your paranoia, but I only saved you on a whim. I waved my hand with my back facing her as I walked out. The door shut, and I couldn't feel her gaze anymore. Very convincing. It's almost a shame you didn't take an acting career. Drop it. It's part of what it takes to be a ninja. And it's you suggested this in the first place. I guess that's what he meant to say. There's a lot of maybe grammar issues in this. Turns out it did work to a certain degree. I was just putting myself in her shoes. If it was me being hunted by the Castellan, I'd be suspicious too after waking up to a strange Michael. It's a 1 in a million chance to be found and picked up by the Forgotten Country Road late at night. That's why I needed the Michael identity. Most evernight Michaels live in the old town and work late hours. It's common sense in Yaimachi. So it's not too far-fetched for a Michael to spot somebody wounded, or a wounded person while she hurries home taking a shortcut. And calling out her name and dressing her wounds with ninja skills were also part of the plan. Without her identity unveiled, it would be harder to engage her in a conversation. Calling out her name using her arrest warrant as an excuse is the first and more important step. Kept May in the conversation because her secret was no longer a secret. But when you think again, it's actually pointless. If I'm planning on something against her, I'd be sure to know her real identity. Right. Speechcraft is all about mental suggestions that take advantage of common logical fallacies. The human mind jumps to quick conclusions when there's info overload. Your words impress May as candid and calm. Someone with ill intent would pretend not to know, but since you spoke out candidly, you are more trustworthy. And tending to her wounds with obvious skill was for the same reason? Exactly, it's working on her mind. The human mind thinks in negative terms. We tend to believe information that checks out after being questioned. The wound dressing was a bait. Being cautious as expected may raise suspicion over it, and after getting a reasonable answer, she began to believe. What is it? You intel gatherers all have a dirty heart. Let's put May aside for a moment. How was the investigation that I asked for going? As you suspected, there have been a slew of rumors floating in the old town these years. Three of them stand out: the hovering house, the summer frozen pond, and the sunny day thunderclaps of Maya. Hovering house? Could it be a mirage? Very likely, and sightings of paranormal events like this all took place around the flame mark we saw. So it seems the frozen pond and sunny day thunders come from something like the flame mark. I have the locations roughly pinned down, and I suggest you hurry up. To make sure May could escape, you stalled the Castellan with the pebble. This should have given her some clue that someone else is in her way. We don't know how to use the drift souls yet, but we should gather more and quickly. Let's get to it. Is this... Come on now, come on. Ooh, do not get in there. Get out of it. Give me that. Jeez, you ever gonna get up, Sarah? Sarah, you ever gonna get up off the ground? No. Jeez, this feels like bullying, low-key. That feels like bullying. Guy looks so good. This is the second one. Our theory has held up till this moment. Those golems were used in Ryoma's experiments. The fire last time, the ice this time. Giving a mecha a drift soul, and it's capable of this? Does Yaya have her hair down in this? Or in this, specific outfit? I've been trying to figure that out, like, for so long. Because I think usually in her DBJ form, she has a bun, if I'm not mistaken. But in this, she has her hair down, and it's just, like, tripping me out. Or it looks like she could have her hair down. It's beyond my knowledge, and otherwise it wouldn't be considered a dark art. No matter his purpose, Ryoma's experiments did not involve the power of the Path of Naruto rune. From the looks of it, the rune didn't change hands after he was arrested. True. This explains why May is wanted for learning dark arts accusations. Damn, is she gonna ever beat the learning the dark arts allegations? I believe Miss Raiden is the one to lead us to the path of the Naruto rune. And after she went missing, she was seen at the flame mark last night. Suppose Ryoma hit the room somewhere before he was jailed. And we now know he left these marks behind. Nah, I think Yai still has her bun. And this is just part of her outfit. Yeah. These marks are likely the keys to where the rune is kept. Her drift soul is what sets Ryoma golems apart from common mechas. There are 3 marks, and we have 2 drift souls now, which means we need to get the last drift soul and make May spill out the beans. Or wow, what am I saying? Make May spill out the whereabouts of the runes. It won't be easy. Ascent. Tell me the location of sunny day thunderclaps now, ferryman. Callan is heading this way. Nice. Actually, what do I need? Go to the shop. 800. Holy moly, we are nowhere near. Wait a darn second. If it gives me 400, 50 times 4 is, or 5 times 4 is 25. So it's like 2,500 or 250. What am I saying? No, 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 5 times 4 is 20. What am I saying? That's 200. Not 5 times 5. Are we exposed? Ugh. Alright, y'all. Not yet. Looks like she's after the second mark. She's faster than I thought. And she could definitely tell the golem fell down from a recent brawl. Good thing we have located the third mark. Sunny Day Thunders. A golem with lightning powers this time. Past experience says so. Time's running out. Callan should be searching the second mark now, and no, she came right this way. The hell? Never mind. Take down the golem to retrieve the driftstone and disappear. My plan exactly. Let's go. Oh no. I ain't dealing with the Bale Thunder in this game. No, no, I will not do it. Move, yeah. I spent so much time doing a quest so I could get rid of them damn Bale Thunders. I will not deal with it here. Oh no, move. Please tell me. Oh yes, SP, nice. Oh, it's bullying time. It's bullying time. Oh, it's bullying time. Come on, get knocked down again. Get knocked down again. Eh? No after match talk? I guess not. Oh well, there it is. Look at Callan. Too late again. The fresh tracks tell me they wouldn't be far even if they left. Even if they have left. I don't know who you are, but I know you're still here. I'm Callan, the Castellan who runs this town, and I'd like to have a friendly conversation with you. Nothing responded except for the rustling of the winter leaves in the wind. They have left. She thought for a moment, took a look around, and left once she was sure there wasn't anything suspicious. She left only to return again with her scent concealed, sitting on high branches with a perfect view. It's late. The wind whispers, leaf rustling, and distant barks kept flowing in. She closed her eyes. 10 minutes, 20, 40. She sat quietly and firmly on the top of twigs as if asleep. Sss. A swishing sound suddenly broke the frozen silence. At long last. She located the source within a split second and took off in the next. Show yourself. Uh, eh? Look at the, yeah, isn't that the thing you created? Much to her surprise, her hand caught a thin and soft wrist. It's a young lady in an embroidered Miko dress. Who are you? Spare me, please. I have nothing on me. I just want to go home. Go home? At this hour? I'm a Miko working in Evernight. The word Evernight sent Callan's brows into a slight frown. From the way she walks, she's not a fighter. Show me your face. Without any permission, she reached out and lifted the woman's chin, and the most unexpected face popped out. Why are you here? Huh? Yeah, Callan. You want to explain? You want to explain how Yaya Kasumi came to be? No, you're not her. You can't be her. What are you talking about? With the fox ears? Who are you exactly? The ruler of the Yayamachi lost all her calmness and looked as if she just saw a ghost. Well. This familiar yet strange face ripped open some old wounds in her heart. Ugh. She took her hand back as if struck by lightning. Crushing pain kept hammering her head like something within tried to break free. Are you alright? Don't touch me. Agony and anxiety robbed her of her usual poise. She struggled. You just gonna keep on talking, Callan, huh? She struggled and staggered a few steps before taking off. What the fuck? You planned all this? How could I? I never knew my face would send her in a huge shot. Creep. A sudden weariness came to me at the moment I pushed open the door. Callan's face kept flashing over my eyes. Might be my instinct telling me to stay away from this dangerous woman. It's dark inside. As my eyes tried to adapt to the darkness, the familiar scent gave me a mild relief. I didn't ask her to stay, but I knew she was the only one to point me to the Zakti room. Don't move. The price of the short relief was to have a sharp object rest against my neck. Shadow Guard Sama. It certainly has a unique way of saying thank you. Who are you exactly? One of the hundreds of Maikos in Evernight? I would have bought it if every Maiko I knew had fox ears. I served the Castellan for long years, and I know a thing or two about common folk. I know a thing or two that common folks don't. Before Rakshamadu was sealed, it put a curse on this land that newborns would have a rare chance to grow fox ears. Unless the forbidden ones, they are sent to serve the god in the Yai shrine once they come of age. I'm dying to know how one of them ended up as a Maiko in Evernight. Fine, I surrender myself, but what are you? My blind fist found May's soft belly. I lowered my body, broke free, knocked her off balance, and held her down. You need more than a chopstick to make me obey. If not for the wounds, I'd have you. What's your purpose? The wounded shall lay down and rest well, and you don't need me to tell you that I'm after the Zakti rune. I knew it. Well, unfortunately, you and I have no idea how to unlock the 3 marks my father left. Oh, worry not. I have what the 3 marks held in my pocket. Well, so can we sit down and talk nicely now? The House of Raiden was known for katana crafting in history, but the family trade gradually dwindled down. My father has all his passion in mechanical prosthetics and exoskeleton armors. My mother has been lying in a hospital bed for many years because of an accident. Perhaps for this reason, Father got obsessed with making artificial body parts that can bring Mother back. Castellan decided to fund his research as soon as he developed the first autonomous golem. But Father failed to make any progress ever since. Desperate to deliver, he started a forbidden experiment. The one that caused the lab accident and sent him to jail. May's father, Ryoma, going to jail party. Right. But the accident seemed to give him a revelation and transferred all his findings to a secret place. The Castellan took an unusual interest in what he hid up. She went so far as to order my arrest for some clues. I've only one goal. Keep the Castellan's hands off the Nautica rune that Father values more than his life. Even if it means Outlanders like me get to keep it. We have an agreement then. Now would you please point me in the direction of the rune? Sacrifice 3 drift souls in the old town before dawn and walk past the twilight zone to the other side. That's what Father's work notes say. We still have some time before dawn, but what does this twilight zone mean? We better get going now. Okay, I'll go back and do these. And they don't take any samples. So yeah, we're doing them. Maybe I should be using. I want to use Alicia. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not. I like how I say that. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do, and yet I do it anyways. Oh, that's it? I mean, I guess. I want to use Alicia. Alicia, where you at? 2 bow users. Oh, man. Just so y'all know, I do know how to use Alicia. That's probably enough to it. ASAP. Why do I keep on doing that? Oh my gosh, wow, my aim. Damn, do I have no juice? Ooh. Ironically not who I meant to use. Okay. That's not what I meant to do either. Mm. I mean, I guess. ASAP, son. Let's go.
昼夜が移り変わるとき
Any dialogue?
わらわ
No.
が動くとき承知し
Ooh,
た艦
it's pretty. Wait, I think I know where this is.
長移動開始
There we go. So that's the other side. A giant, wasted proving ground. I don't know what happened exactly, but it looks like a space warp. It's so alien from Yaimachi, as if the two dimensions are clumsily stitched together. Right. The portal may not hold for long. Intensive saga is detected from below. Looks like that's where the rune is. Better speed up. Oh yeah, this definitely looks different than Yaimachi.
うまく隠れておるが殺気を感じておるぞ
Umbra Witch. Shout out to my Bayonetta fans.
承知した艦長時間じゃ大獄まで移動
Okay, both hands on the computer. Is that it?
承知した艦長忍びの歩みは気配を残さぬ
I already see this thing. Oh no. Don't tell me I gotta get in the mech. I can't go any further, but I can't stop here neither. Talking goal? This shell is overloaded. The weight of soul is indeterminable. Look how carefree they are, the dummies without a soul. I don't envy them. Someday, I return to the dojo and beat her, and show her what the true way of fighting is. Oh, sorry, don't get me wrong. I'm not picking a fight. What you seek is at the bottom of the structure. No need to waste your time here. Never mind, let's get to the bottom first. Bro, what? What is up, Chief?
艦長うまく隠れておるが殺気を感じておるぞ
Interesting.
承知した艦長
Alright, alright. Ugh, I love the way this spawn is set up. I know that can't be it.
想定内の結果じゃ
Well, I mean, I guess. Oh, I got some. I believe I told you not to come to me without an emergency, Kasumi-san. Does mission failure qualify as an emergency? I took down the Golem Legion that's on the other side, but there's no sign of the Nautica room. I realized that all the golems I ran into were more or less autonomous, but they merely acted on their instincts. Only one exception. The old model golem that I met halfway didn't appear hostile at all. Never saw it after. A golem with self-awareness and even memories from a past life. This is May's dream come true. May? After I came back on the side, I asked around, but it seemed like Wright and May simply vanished into thin air. As if she foresaw it all. Looks like she got us. I did some more digging after she went missing. There's not much of a record on her, only pieces of trivial information here and there. But looking back, the information says a lot about her. For example, May crafted all the Shadow Guard gear. She is from the Riding House after all. Yeah. And she doesn't really see eye to eye with her father because he never visited her after her mother. Because he never visited her mother before she passed away. Can it be? Yes, keeping the Castellan off her father's research in the room was a lie. She's on a mission to take revenge on her father. She means to complete the work of her father's life and tear it into pieces. And she's behind the lab accident. If so, Ryoma hiding the finished golem was not only meant to keep it from the Castellan, but also his own daughter. It remains a mystery why the finished golem terrified Ryoma so much, and your mission is not over yet. 500 years ago, the god took pity on the Rakshamaru to erect Yaya village and descended on Earth as the Miko. In the end, the frozen Naraka-wielding Miko sealed the demon fox with the 6 Sakti runes of Raksha's rage. It entails Pathadeva, Pathamanusha, Manusha, Patha Asura, wow, I'm about to butcher all these. Patha Tiryag, Patha Preta, and Patha Naraka. You have the 6 ninja arts now, but we still need the remaining Zakti runes to fully restore Raksha's rage. According to Shiksha database records, the demon fox commanded Herschel level honkai energy. No wonder the overseer has so much interest in the dark art that can fully seal the demon fox. We don't have anything new on May now, so what should our next target be, Ferryman? The Yai Shrine and Evernight District both have rumors that concern us. As for the Forbidden Ones May talked about, could Yaimachi be my birthplace if my fox ears really are a curse? I didn't know you cared about your origin. Well then, the next target is set. Curse from the demon fox? I'll find out what you really are. Interesting. Holy moly. Ebony Ninja? No, I guess not. We can do this. Hopefully it doesn't take, okay, let's not get our ass whooped now. Oh, it's just a rerun of. Ah, the whole wrong one. Jesus Christ. We can do it. We can do it. Can you? There we go. Mm-mm-mm. Nice. So, okay, we do you have anything new? No. Where's the forward point? Ah, it's time locked. That explains a lot. So I guess that's will be it for I don't need it. I don't need it right now for today's Sanka saga because we're obviously locked out. Hmm. Time to stretch and do this one. Give me that. Give me that. Also that and this and that. Anything? Nope. How did I know? So that's gonna be it for Sanka Saga Part 1.